And welcome to Two Old Farts in a Cart Fall Golf today. This is Season 4, Episode 26. We're at River Falls today. My brother-in-law, John, for my birthday, got me a gift certificate, gift card for a round of golf. So, John, appreciate it. So this is I won't say belated, but late birthday golf today. So we played on my real birthday, and now we're getting to play on my passport for my birthday for golf. All right, Coach Toney. Man, we have had fires aplenty this year. My prediction is the next guy to go is going to be Mark Stoops from Kentucky. What do you think?
I agree with you on that. He going to be one to go. And Coach, maybe not so much the end of this football season, but other season, I predict 7 or 8 more fires.
Yep.
It's getting ridiculous.
I think Mike Norville from Florida State will be sometime. It might be following the season. It could be if Clemson, as bad as they have played this year, has a big game against them. Because, I mean, Florida State finally got a win, but you counted a win when you beat Wake Forest.
That's right. You know, I look for Luke Fickle from Wisconsin. I look for him to head for the
The Billy Badgers up there, though.
Yeah.
But it's been crazy. And, Coach Toney, would you have ever thought that in the power ratings at this point of the season, the team with the highest ranking is the University of Virginia Cavaliers?
Hey, I know it. Hey, they're going to get them right in the hunt. And top that off, too, Cincinnati, Indiana. Look where they're ranked.
Yep.
Hey, but this year, I think they're clearly one of the better teams. Last year, I think there was some uncertainty, but this year, hey, they proved the medal. Yeah.
Coach Toney, I'm not one to encourage firing coaches,
no,
but I think that it was time for Mike Shula to hit the road. South Carolina, this was an interesting statistic that I had not heard before this past weekend when they played, but every Division I team in the nation has had at least one 350-yard total offense game, except for South Carolina. They are atrocious on offense, and it's very puzzling when you've got weapons like Nick Harbor, Sellers. They've destroyed his season this year. I don't know if he'll want to come back. I don't know if he will come back, but they have killed. He came going the season. He was a Heisman candidate and preseason number 1 in the SEC, and he has just had a horrendous year. And I don't know where the Shula got in his head, but he's not the same quarterback he was last year.
And Coach, in those regards, for Sellers, the LSU Tigers, they facing a similar thing, about Nussmeier. He didn't have an offensive line, and, play calling was bad and head coaching bad. You can't put all the blame on the quarterback. He's got to have some means of a supporting cast.
Well, we're going to move on. The guys are off the green in front of us, and we will continue this discussion a little bit later on. Be back in a minute. And welcome back to Two Old Farts in a Cart. I'm Coach Cox, he's Coach Toney, and we have made the turn. We are on the back 9 today here at River Falls. Beautiful day for golf. You've got to be pinpoint perfect on this course. How many shots today have we hit that we thought were perfect shots that were in the weeds that we couldn't even find?
That's right.
Just rolled off the edge of the fairway.
Okay, could never find those shots, but it's a beautiful golf course. I think it's in great shape. All the tee boxes, fairways, greens, they're in splendid shape.
And I'm playing thanks to my brother-in-law, John Poole Jr., who gave me a free round of golf for my birthday. So we had to cash in one here. We normally play at the creek, but we had to make the journey over here. Thanks, John. Beautiful day to play, and again, beautiful course to play. All right, when we left you last, we were talking about the firings and just player expectations. I mean, you look, the top 3 quarterbacks in the SEC preseason were Sellers, Nussmeier, and Manning. and none of the three have set the woods on fire this year.
Hey, they hadn't, but of the three, looks like Manning's beginning to show some life. They got some big games coming up. Won't be too long. They'll be going down between the hedges.
And that's what I'm saying, though. Fun. He's showing up because they're playing some people that have not been as tough as what LSU and South Carolina have been playing right there. The Gamecocks will do well this week because they got an open date. They're not in danger probably of losing or getting anybody else fired this week, though. But when they come back, they play the number 3 team in the country.
And possibly the best team in the country, based on what I've seen up to this point.
All righty. All right, Clemson Tigers. Barry, that's your team. Tell me what about their disaster this year and what they've been like.
Yeah, they're going between Dabo complaining about the officiating and he doing a little gnawing on his players. Might be a little bit too late because I believe they got Florida State coming up. Is this Saturday or
this Saturday? Yeah, and then Louisville the next week.
Yeah, that Louisville game's gonna be tough. I don't know, Coach. They're gonna have to win 3 out of the next 4 to be bowl eligible. I just don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
And the thing about it is too, Dabo was just annihilating, chewing out his defense, and he needs to be careful because there's microphones on the sidelines, and he had a few. His mama would have been getting the soap out to wash his mouth out because there were some expletives that came out that were picked up on the microphone.
And another thing as a result of that, something that you and I, we talked to it for a long time. These players, if you get on to them too much, you know what usually happens now in these days and times. They'll hit that TP.
I'll pack my bags, take my ball, right, and I'll go somewhere else. I don't have to put up with this crap because they look like they're pretty much ignoring him anyway of what he was saying. Though.
I believe they're ignoring that new defense coordinator too.
Yep,
Tom Allen.
So things are not any better up in. This has just been a bad year for the state of South Carolina in college football. Furman's not very good this year. Wofford's doesn't have a good record. South Carolina, Clemson, bad year for football.
But Coach, on November 29th, that'll be a humdinger of a game when the Gamecocks and Tigers play.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah. Well, we're going to tee off now and see if we can get gyrating here on the backside. Again, beautiful day today for golf, and we'll be back in just a short bit. Welcome back to Two All Farts in a Cart. Coach Toney, there will be high school football for the Broome Centurions this Friday night.
That's right. We're looking forward to it.
Centurions will be playing Pendleton, the Pendleton Bulldogs. They're the black and gold Bulldogs, or their color there. These two teams met back in August in a preseason scrimmage, but these teams are entirely different this time around. The Broome Centurions, I'm sure, look different from the ones that scrimmaged them last time. Now that they have a two-headed monster at quarterback in Tyquan Booker and Braden Simpson, two players that last time they played, one of them played as a receiver, and the other one said he took very few snaps. Receiver, that he was a defensive back. So Pendleton's probably had an interesting time preparing this week.
Hey, and that's a good thing for the Centurions. It's kind of sad, that the starting quarterback broke his arm, Jameson Derryberry, but they come back and resounded, and they made up for it. Next man up mentality.
Yes. They have done just that, though. But like we said, the positive side, they're a hard team to prepare for. And the big thing, too, is the seniors get a mulligan on their final game at Royal Stadium. They will get one more opportunity to play there this year. And you got to stop and think. These guys have played football on that field ever since they were in the second grade, playing Little League football. That's what one of the players told me. I believe it was Levi Bishop was telling me that, though. They've had the same coaches playing on the same feel since they were in the second grade.
So they got a lot of entitlement to a Royal Stadium.
Right. Things didn't go as well. It just didn't have anything go their way against the MVP, but got a chance to win their last game in Royal Stadium.
That's right, and that was a big one. That's the first time we've beaten Chapman in what?
11 years.
11 years.
2014
yeah.
was the last time, though.
Right.
So, again, we still do not have any sponsors, and we need sponsors for Friday night. If we go on the road, we'll definitely need more sponsors, or me and you will say sayonara, because I can't pay for it. I can't pay the fees there. And I don't know if everybody there is just expecting me to fork it out. I'm not a money man. I'm not rich there. The high school league does not charge anything. We have other expenses during the season that we have to raise the money for that. But when you tack on having to pay the greedy fees of the high school league, there's no way we can do that.
Coach.
So if you want us, get us some sponsors. If you don't, then we understand, and we will be doing some other things on Friday.
That's right.
All righty. Well, I believe we're about ready to tee off on
Okay,
this one,
so.
though. We'll be back later. Bye.
Adios.